Welcome to week 8's walking meditation. I hope you have had a very successful week and that you're as excited about today's walk as I am. Let's get walking, and I hope you have nice weather for the walk today. As you are walking through the world, I want you to just acknowledge the weather on your skin. Maybe the sun is feeling crisp on your cheeks. Maybe the wind is chilling your cheeks. As you're considering the weather, as always, draw your attention to your breath. Work on centering yourself for today's walk. Now, as you breathe in, follow the journey of your breath in your mind's eye all the way through your body. As it rushes through the nose, down your windpipe, and how it fills your lungs. As you experience your breath flowing in and out, become aware of the way your body reacts to this new movement. Do your ribs expand outwards? Do your shoulders rise ever so slightly? Can you feel your belly push outwards as your diaphragm contracts? Deep, diaphragmatic breathing is a wonderful way to calm ourselves down, to help us de-stress and feel a reconnection to life. When I feel overwhelmed, I regularly go to diaphragmatic breathing. I use the exercises I learned at drama school to help me reset and recover from what is causing my feelings to be overwhelming. It's a practice I would like you to start considering. Adopt it throughout your week this week. When you feel particularly stressed and worried, just take a couple of moments to breathe, expanding the ribs, feeling the diaphragm sink in your body as you fill your lungs up with deep, lovely air. Now as you're walking, how is your body feeling? Are your knees supple? Are your ankles relaxed? Your arms swinging? Remember to just monitor your body. Don't judge it. Respect it for where it is today and how it feels in this moment, right now. Today's meditation is going to focus on the way in which we try to talk ourselves out of our own success and happiness. This happens very regularly in the gym, and I see it with my clients all the time. I'll set up a weight, ask them to perform an exercise, and I'll be greeted with the words, "I can't." No matter what it is, or whether they've managed it before, they'll always come at me with, "I can't." So when I'm presented with this, I take them through a process of self-belief. When you are faced with a situation where you believe you can't do what is being asked of you, I believe the best method against this is to do the following. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Imagine what will happen if you do manage the task. 3. In your mind's eye, visualize yourself doing the task. 4. Perform the task. All of my clients once they go through this process, then manage to perform the exercise ahead of them, and they then successfully complete what I've asked them to do. Now this can be true of doing a workout routine, but we could also take it into real-life situations. Whether that be with a work conflict, a stressor in your personal life, or a conversation you need to have with your loved ones or children. By envisaging what will happen, it can give you a sense of control over the situation. There will be aspects of it that are out of your hands when it actually comes to doing what you're visualizing. But if you manage to empower yourself through a visualization practice first, then it will enable you to feel strong and in control of your own side of the equation. I'd also like to bring your attention to the term, I can't. We use it more often than we realize, throughout the day and in all kinds of situations. Every time we say words like this, we ever so slightly disempower our own self-belief. We close ourselves off to the possibility of something positive happening, and it can make us undermine ourselves. As you're walking, just take a moment. Engage with your surroundings and try to remember a moment when you last said, I can't, to either yourself or to others. Maybe it was in one of your workouts this week. Maybe it was at work when asked to do a presentation. Maybe it was to one of your children when they asked you to play with them. Maybe it was when it came to trying to stick to eating nutritious food this week. What caused you to say, I can't? How did you feel when you said it? Let down? Relieved? Disappointed? Angry? Overwhelmed? Happy? Now, I want you to put yourself back in that situation that you remember. And we're going to visualize something differently. Put yourself right back there. What were you wearing? Where were you? Do you like those surroundings? Who are you with? Do you like them? How was your hair that day? What time of day was it? Who asked you the question? Imagine yourself right there. Where were you standing? Was you standing or were you sitting? What could you smell? What could you see? What could you touch? Now, when the question comes in, as the person asks you that question, as they say, can you please do it? I want you to see yourself responding with the words, it will be a struggle. This very subtle difference opens up the acknowledgement to yourself and the person you're interacting with that you may not be comfortable with it. It also demonstrates to yourself that you are open to the possibility of achieving what has been asked. The person asking the question, their expectations of you will have changed and are now more aligned with your own feelings. Your own expectations have changed. and you will have now put yourself into a position of possible growth as opposed to stagnation. Now take yourself back to that place in your mind's eye with that person. How has the vision changed? Just by saying, I will struggle. Has their attitude to you changed? Has your attitude to you changed? The window of opportunity, by changing 2 words, can be a very powerful tool to use. So this week, I want you to go forward and consider the moments in your life when you can change your words. I can't to I may struggle, or no to yes. And then you can see where that will take you this week. Well done on completing week 8's walking meditation. I hope you've had an excellent week with your workouts this week, and I hope you've stayed on track. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Again, there's no judgment, just facts. Don't forget to show up in the Fitness Collective, turn up for your calls, leave lots of questions, and make sure you interact with myself and the coaches. And we will do everything we can to help you through. I hope you have the most amazing week this week. And I can't wait to talk to you again. Well done.